righty, we are live, I think, and Ryan is on his way back from the matches in Connecticut at the night before Turtle Band 2, and some rookie named Shell is trying to get this thing working, and so I do have Josh and JJ here with me. Ryan will be joining us later, but what I'm not absolutely certain it's working because I'm not seeing any chats in the chat. Although I did post something. So I'll tell you what. How about one of you gents? Can are you set up that you can put a comment?
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, can you put a comment in the chat?
We're live. Don't worry.
Okay, fine. Alrighty, wonderful. I just not seeing comments here. All right, so we are live, I'm told, and since Josh is the great door of all things electronic, and he says we're live, we must be live. But anyway, oh yes, there's Ray Romanowski. Thank you, Ray. Ray has just posted something, so that suggests to me that, okay, I did get that right. I don't know what I'm doing. But anyway, yes, Ray went up to, Ray and Ryan went to Connecticut today. Ray was the referee for the super matches, and basically, and there's, yes, Josh just said, yeah, good. And so, of course, we're allowed to tell you Ray was there. We're not allowed to tell you any of the results of whatever. I don't even know. I only know one of the results, and I'm not supposed to know that either because they will be not live streamed. They will be recorded, or they have been recorded, and will be put on Stone TV starting on Sunday evening. My understanding is that they will have one appear on Sunday evening. I don't know which. You will need to subscribe to stone.tv, and there will be one additional super match of, I believe there are 9 of them, or supposed to be 9 of them, posted every night for the next 9 days, following Sunday. And so they are on their way back from that. The tournament, Turtle Band 2, which is a charitable, is going to be, will be tomorrow morning. And let's see, Romanowski said Ryan is next to me snoring away, which I do not find at all surprising because he does that, quite frequently when I go somewhere with him. But which, on the other hand, I guess, well, he's actually, snoring away next to me or snoring away in the other vehicle. It's, somewhat comforting, actually, if he's with you, because it shows that you trust your driving well enough to, fall asleep. Well, I don't know. He falls asleep in anything. But anyhow, so Josh, how about saying something so I don't do all the yapping here? What's on your mind for tonight?
I want to know what you screwed up on the StreamYard to where nothing's the same. My OCD is on fire, and I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I don't know either. I mean, I'm seeing the two of you. There's JJ had left, but
JJ bounced out.
Yeah,
he's back.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, at least in that case, it's JJ that does the it's doing the screwing up on that one.
Yeah, anyway, going through Messenger is kind of weird with the StreamYard and all that, so I just went through YouTube, and thank God you posted the link for the live, so I was able to go through and do that.
Yeah, I keep. I don't say paste. Yeah, I'll put that up every so often. Yeah, there is some way that you can, pin it to the top, but I'm not really sure exactly. I think I might have to look at YouTube for the YouTube for that. No, I don't think so. Because I think as long as I'm here, we don't have to put anything on YouTube, whatever. No, Neil's index finger.
Well, I believe you need YouTube Studio to pin that to the top of the YouTube chat.
There we go. Camera just went stupid for a second.
I don't know. Slightest idea.
Always concerning.
But anyway, so the point of the matter is, what is new? Well, what's new here, other than that I'm causing Josh's OCD to kick in, is that, as we say, this weekend, looks like, what else do we have this week? We have, I don't think we have anything. Well, that's right. Yeah, the Turtle Band is in Connecticut. Actually, tomorrow in New Jersey, the Beast Mode 4 Horsemen folks are having a party picnic in Sussex, New Jersey, which is about as far northwest in New Jersey as you can go in New Jersey. But as it happens, I actually have another event tomorrow that is not arm wrestling, which is kind of weird because I almost always have just that. But my brother's wife's family is having their annual reunion, so I'm going to go out to that and show my face. But anyway, Neil's Index, Brian from Through the Fingers. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me. The link is there. If Through the Fingers, I did post it a couple places, but it's just posted again there. If you want to click on it and join us, so people don't have to listen to me, babbling on completely and or continually. But anyway, so that's it for, like I say, this weekend. Next weekend, of course, is the genuine New Jersey State Championship, specifically the Sean Latimer New Jersey State Championship.
Yeah, buddy.
And if you have not seen the medals for them, they are absolutely great. With the the bull that Sean Latimer uses for his symbol and his practices. I went to the Sean Latimer practice where I got to grip up with the great Josh Tassadori, last Sunday, and of course, as usual, I was the weakest person in the room, but that's. But hey, I still have fun. But so that's next week. That will be at the same place we had our last tournament in New Jersey, specifically the PJ Wilhans on the Marlton
Cherry Hill,
New Jersey. Rather
Route
large.
70.
Yeah. Yep, a large PJ Wheelahan, so we have plenty of space, a really great stage. And we're going to have some good people coming. Mikey Oliva will be back up again. I'm not sure if he's going to be doing the brackets or if they're going to ask me to do it. But if they don't ask me to do it, I will, jump into amateur masters and grandmasters and sit down and, whatever else to give, those of you who have not yet won a single match at a tournament, a fighting chance to win a single match at a tournament, beating me. But so Mikey is going to be up, as is all the way from Adelaide, South Australia, Hollywood, Matt Conway. In fact,
that's right.
What I could do is I could go on and maybe send this to Mikey Oliva, send a link to Mikey Oliva and Hollywood Matt. Maybe we can get them on.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome if we could get Mikey on here.
Let's see.
I was just talking to him not too long ago, and he asked me if I was going to the Latimer event.
Okay.
I am not going to that one, but I'm going to be going to the AL.
Hey, JJ.
What's up?
Hey, Jamie said, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I know. That's typical. I just ignore him.
Are you taller than him yet?
No, not yet. Getting there, though. I think he's got maybe, I don't know, 3 or so
like a half an inch?
Something like that. Hey, I mean, his house is like literally a hop, skip, and a jump that way. Like straight behind me.
Don't talk too much shit.
Well, I just send him saying join us. Then he can
join us and tell him yourself.
And so join us there, Jamie, and then you can tell him yourself. But anyway, so I have just invited Mikey to join us, and let me go in here, see if I can get Matt Connolly. Let's see, Matt Connolly, and see there that edit, and
I wish you would take this stupid thing off the top here.
Well, if
StreamYard.
Well, hang on. Let's see if I can do that without screwing up the works.
Isn't it on the right-hand side of your screen?
All right.
You should be able to flip through.
Banners?
Yeah, something like that. It should be the first thing up top. You
first
should
thing
be
up
able to
top
get rid
is
of that
comments.
stupid duck.
The first thing on the top is comments. So let's see. Let's see.
Talking over there.
Maybe if I click on the live StreamYard, and Wait, hang on a minute. Let's see.
Sorry, guys, technical difficulties.
Yeah, they have removed from now. That's just me. It's gonna say that's not working. Let's see. And banners. Banners.
Ryan, wake up.
Yeah,
Ryan, wake up. You need to come on and fix this.
yeah. You got me. Let's see. Private chat. Maybe there's somebody in the private chat. Oh, it's just JJ is in the private chat saying hello. But
Oh, that was the private one.
let's see.
Oh, yeah, it was.
But anyway, the judge entered the studio, anti-stage. The judge, maybe the judge knows what's going on. Hey,
Here
judge.
come the judge. Here come the judge.
Oh, one sec. I'm fucking up the feed here. One sec. There we go.
Yeah, up in the corner, I have that. This is driving Josh nuts, and since he's nuts enough already, we don't want to make it any worse. But it says live with StreamYard up in the upper corner with the picture of the duck. I'm not sure if you have any idea how you get rid of that.
Just get rid of all that bull crap.
Once you pay for it, that goes away. You're using the free version.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, I pay for it, so I don't get the watermark.
We do too. Well, and we do too. So actually,
You're not in the account then, because I don't even have access to high definition.
Yeah.
Well,
like my 4K camera is crushed all the way down to 720, and I look.
It might not actually be signed in. Yeah, like you could be running it, but it might not.
Well, what it kept telling me, saying something about upgrading, but which we don't normally have to do. But I'll tell you what. If I'm correct, if free one, if we're really on the free one, it will only let us go so many minutes with more than 3 people. Isn't it something like?
Oh, okay. I thought it was just it would limit the free one limits how many restreams you can do.
I believe that.
I think it's unlimited. In Canada, it's unlimited anyway.
In which case, what we're going to have to do is Ray's going to have to wake up Ryan, and once Ryan was thinking he'd be home around 9 to 9:15 or something. So maybe what we're going to have to do is we're going to say, okay, folks, we'll be back in, not now, but we'll be back in X number of minutes, and Ryan will bring it up right. But
do we have a link to post for the Turtle Man? Because they have a pay-per-view going, right?
They do not. No, they do not. They have recorded them. They are going to be doing. It's not going to be a live stream. They're going to be putting up the super matches one at a time, daily.
When did they switch that? I had Nick on last night, and that's not what they were doing.
well, that's what they were telling their own competitors as recently as this afternoon.
Yeah, because last night Nick was on. He said that they were going to do a pay-per-view, and the pay-per-view was going to help pay some of the.
Yes, they are. They're going to be doing a pay-per-view. However, my understanding is what they're going to do is that Sunday evening they will. There won't be a link. You have to subscribe to Stone.tv, and once you get onto that, you subscribe to that. Then what they will post one match every night, starting Sunday night for the next 9 nights.
Oh, okay. I didn't get deep enough with them, I guess, on it. Yeah.
So they're going to be doing that starting Sunday night. But
I was all looking forward to covering. I was going to cover the matches and shit, but I couldn't find shit. I've been clicking all over the place, and I'm like, where is it?
No, apparently. Now, what they did, the other thing is they switched location. Well, I shouldn't say switch. They had a second location for the super matches today. They were not at the gym that they'll be in tomorrow for the tournament. They went to the practice site for the dungeon and Ron Columbus property in Portland, Connecticut, which is about 30 some miles away from the gym. And so they did that this afternoon, and I gather it actually went fairly quickly, fairly smoothly. But once again, they're not telling anybody because they want you to buy live stream.
I seen one of our best friends was going to Nick's event. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, he'll probably win the distance award if he's there from Alberta.
No. The guy's from New York or something.
Oh.
Mr. Fernandez. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yes, Steve. Yeah. Steve was there this afternoon, I believe. Yeah. And will be at the dental bar. Yeah, he's within an hour and a half, maybe.
I'd like to just keep him away from every event I ever did. Yeah, I don't want that guy there. Oh. So he can go back and talk shit about me afterwards.
And here is
Matt Conley.
Hollywood.
Biceps.
Hey, brother.
Hello. How's everybody tonight?
Good.
What's going on, man?
Good.
Very good. Yes, I had a podcast with Mikey Oliva, and it went well, and so he might be jumping on here later on tonight as well.
Okay,
nice.
Why not? It's an all-night party here.
Yeah, buddy.
Absolutely.
How's Matt?
Going all right, mate. Yeah, I'm here in Tampa, Florida at the moment. And
living it up.
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
It's good that it's summer here and winter back home in Australia, so I'm missing out on the freezing weather, which I'm happy about.
You get winter in Australia? What's that?
Yeah, it's like
a little bit of rain.
You have to go from a tank top to a t-shirt. It's very, very cold.
Oh, okay.
Very cold.
Like we get winter. We get 4 or 5 feet of snow and like minus 45. But
yeah, I've never seen
like
snow.
+10 or
No, I think he's defining winter as 10 to 15 degrees Celsius.
Oh, I go swimming in that weather. I'm in the lake.
Yeah.
15 degrees.
That's winter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys in Canada deal with a lot of snow and hail and icy weather.
Oh yeah. I can go without it, believe me. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like it would be fun for about 10 minutes.
Well, I like ice fishing, so I do a lot of ice fishing. Yeah.
So what is that? You cut a hole in the ice,
Yeah.
and that's where you fish from?
Yeah, if it's really cold, I'll put up a big shelter, and then we'll get the heater going, take the jackets off, drill a bunch of holes, put our electronics down so we can see everything, and then just start, working holes, yeah.
You ever heard of that guy, Wim Hof, the Iceman?
Oh, yeah. I love him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's great. He set a world record for the furthest distance swum underwater, like under a frozen lake.
Yep.
And so he had one hole cut, and then 100 meters away or whatever it was another hole. And he said he started swimming, and he said his eyes froze. He couldn't see where the hole was, and he was just feeling around. And he said, luckily somebody reached in and grabbed hold of him and managed to get him out. But he was like, I went blind halfway through. I just couldn't. My eyes wouldn't work anymore.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I'd panic, man. I'm claustrophobic. I wouldn't be doing that shit. All of a sudden, you're a mile from the hole.
When it comes to cold water, man, I can't.
Oh, it's not the cold water. It's just the no oxygen part. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever swam in a frozen lake, Brian?
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
have not. That's on the bucket list, and if I ever do, I want to go up to Canada.
Yeah,
or like Alaska or something, and like swim with icebergs and all that.
Yeah, no, they do it everywhere here. I mean, when I was back east in like Ontario, we used to just all run and jump in Lake Ontario in the middle of winter. That was something. So,
Jesus, is that what you come
it's
out?
Cold in the summer there.
In like bright red and in water that cold.
Well, you just got to control your breathing, and you'll do fine. Yeah, it's just all about staying calm and breathe, and your body actually acclimatize a bit to it.
Yeah, it'll get acclimated and all that.
Well, a little bit. It's still, you're kind of risking your life still at that temperature. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Have you ever gone from a sauna straight into the ice?
Yes, I've done that. You know what we do all the time is we'll jump because we like to. I have a hot tub, so a lot of times what I'll do is I'll go in my hot tub and then I'll go jump and roll around in the snow, and then I'll jump back in the hot tub. Yeah, I do that all the time. Yeah. That's a normal thing.
That's the Finnish national sport, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I think it actually is. Yeah.
Yeah, they used to have the World Sauna Championships, but they stopped it 2, 3 years ago. Somebody died of a heart attack. So
Yeah, and you can. It's very hard on the cardiovascular system for sure.
yeah, absolutely. Well, it was basically like who can sit in an oven the longest.
Well, even if have you ever fell
There's a
asleep in the
joke
hot
to be
tub?
made there, and I'm not gonna make it.
I
Yeah, I
haven't,
fell
but I've
asleep in
seen
the
the
hot tub
Seinfeld
once,
episode.
Yeah.
What happens when you fall asleep in the hot tub?
Well, your core temperature just goes out of whack. Like it gets way too hot. Like your core temperature, it's stable, but when your core temperature starts matching the temperature of the hot tub, then you're in trouble, right?
Oh,
So you're not really
Then
supposed
what?
to go in anything over 104 Fahrenheit. Like if it's 106, 107, it's like 20 minutes tops. Anything more than that starts altering your core temperature, and then you can actually have a heart attack and stuff.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yay!
Yep. Yeah, I know. I passed out. I was like an hour and a half in there, and I got
Oh,
out. I was
man.
like, oh, my heart was just going. Oh yeah, I had to cool myself down. And, oh yeah, yeah. It's
Jump straight in the
dangerous.
snow.
When and where, Jamie? When and where?
Well, I'll tell you this: with all you folks planning this big practice for the 14th, I certainly hope a number of you show up at the practice on the 7th when I plan to be down there. Because if I start coming to Virginia every weekend, people are going to be wondering, what's so weird about it? What's going on in Virginia? But
there's if anybody's watching in Calgary Red Deer area, Matt's throwing a big practice right now at his house. I couldn't go tonight, but there should be lots of people there. Oh, we got the Badlands team coming on Sunday, and we're going to be training on Sunday with a guy named Eugene. He's like multi-Canadian national champ. And he's got a match with John Therian coming up too. Actually, Eugene does. Yeah.
and where is the Badlands team from?
Medicine Hat, Alberta. Yeah.
Okay, because when we, in the United States, we associate Badlands with South Dakota, which is, I think it's South Dakota. Is it North Dakota? The Dakota's kind of,
One of them.
Well, the Badlands here is just like a desert. Like we have like desert land here too, and cactuses and all that shit. Like, yeah, we have all that stuff. Yeah, in Alberta. Alberta is very like similar to like Montana. I would say Montana and Alberta are like twins, pretty much. Yeah, got the Rocky Mountains and.
Yeah, the Dakotas actually, it was before they came into the Union, it was the Dakotas, it was just Dakota territory. And then they decided, well, wait a minute, this is whatever party was in office, I think it was the Republicans at the time, said, shit, if we bring in 2 states, since it's guaranteed to vote our way, then we'll have 4 senators instead of just 2 senators. So they divvied up into North Dakota and South Dakota and brought them both in, and just being sneaky to, basically, build up the number of votes. So in short, the finagling and gerrymandering is not something we just started in the last couple of months. But, so sorry, that was your history lesson for tonight. North Dakota, South Dakota. And by the way, since the president didn't note which one he signed first when they both came in, technically we don't know which order they're in, except they just go with alphabetically. Say, oh, well, North Dakota's before South Dakota, so we'll say they came in before South Dakota. Well, we really don't know that.
I didn't know there was a difference until I met a guy from South Dakota and North Dakota, and they were like, fuck yeah, there's a difference. It's like, oh, okay. It's like North Korea and South Korea, I guess. Yeah.
Well, one that really throws our geographically challenged Americans is they have on the New Mexico license plate, they have New Mexico, USA. Because some of them, New Mexico, that has to be in Mexico. No, it's a friggin' state. It has been since 1912. Yet still
But it is weird, though. New Mexico. I mean, you're calling it New Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of, somebody not from the States would probably think, yeah, it sounds like Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah, originally they were thinking
You got a couple of news over there. You got New Jersey as well.
Yeah.
Cleaner than the old Mexico.
New York.
Yeah, originally they were thinking of naming Pennsylvania New Wales. So I'm glad it's Pennsylvania instead. But oh well.
Yeah. Did you guys check out? Did you guys watch all the matches at Mac 4?
I personally did not. But,
I did a live stream for 6 hours and commentated the whole thing.
Yeah, we did too. Yeah, I didn't see on. It was probably because I was doing it too. Yeah, but it was good, eh? Like, yeah, Clifton Erickson, a friend of ours, he crushed. He looked very impressive.
Yeah, I was very impressed with the speed of the event. Like they had 9 preliminary matches, and all 9 matches were completed in 1 hour. It was unbelievable.
Yep. Yeah, because it's that setup, right? Close your thumbs, close your hands. It's fairly quick, right? Like
9 matches.
I like the fact too. Once it goes to straps, it stays in the straps. I think that's interesting, right?
Yeah.
So you said it was 9 matches, less than an hour.
9
like 56 minutes.
matches in 1 hour.
So they got an entire match, full and complete, in about 6 minutes and some change.
Yep.
That's fucking incredible.
Every match was 3-0.
Yeah, you know what?
Well, yeah, I guess because they were one-sided, maybe.
Well, no,
does that lean towards it?
It's you know what? I've already learned that.
I don't know. I've never pulled on one of those tables before. I have no idea.
Ian got really pissed at me because I kept saying 90% of matches are 3-0, right? And he thought I was like knocking it. I wasn't. What I think it is because of the pad size and just the rule set. If it's if there's a domination somewhere on a MAC table, it's going to show. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because you're not going to get fouled out. You're not dealing with normal criteria on a normal table with 7x7 pads. You know what I'm saying? On a MAC table, it's like 10 inches, right? So it's like you got all that room. Like, you're not going to have the foul outs. You're not going to have a lot of that kind of stuff. You're not going to have the false starts, really, and fouls. You know, it just changes the dynamics of the match so much where if somebody's even 1% dominant, it's a 3-0. You know what I mean? Because it's just perfect criteria because there's not any other factors that really come in. Like your whole setup game that you normally would have, you know, like guys are really good in the setup, getting what they want, tucking their thumb, making sure their thumb pad's above the other thumb. You know, all the things you normally would have in a match.
Just a little bit of...
You can't do none of that though. They put your palms together like this. They say, close your thumb, close your hands, and it's go. So
Josh, you know a lot about that, don't you?
Yeah. Well, and also, did you find that those with the 3-0s was the winner usually a person who was more familiar with the table?
You know what? I'd say yes. I would say yes. Because actually, the couple of the matches that went more like where there was 3-1, 3-2, there was somebody there that never pulled on a MAC table. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure.
I got a question.
Yeah,
that Israeli champion pulled there, correct? At this event.
Yes, my man. Yep.
Has he ever pulled on? Hold on. Has he ever pulled on that table before?
I think he's practiced on it. Yes.
How many times has he practiced before that? Because would this be that time where you're saying 3-0, but it went the other way because the other guy had the time on the table, but this guy was just so goddamn brutally strong?
I think he was just so good. I think he was just so good. I don't think it would have mattered in that match. You watched it, right? Like
I did. It's nothing against Auden. I just think that kid is freaking incredible.
Oh, this guy. I'm telling you, Auden, nothing against Auden either. Auden shouldn't have been in that match. It wasn't even close. And
well,
it wouldn't have been close on
it was
a
the
normal
last
table.
second, kind of like his brother, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Was it not? So
he
had to take it. It didn't matter.
And
Auden wanted it. Hell yeah. Good on him for taking that because that kid
is a killer. He's a killer. Yeah. No, I agree. Like killer. You know, another thing is too, which I was really happy, is that Auden competed in that Colorado tournament. And I know Auden protects his name a bit because he's trying to grow his brand and everything. But I think the best thing for Auden right now is to say, listen, I'm still considered kind of fresh and learning. He should just crush. He should just crush a year in the tournament scene, get a national title under his belt, and then do strictly super matches after that. Because I think like the Colorado tournament kind of exposed Auden a little bit.
Well, tournament pulling is not super match pulling. It is
Way
a complete
different. I
different
agree.
beast.
But
Because that guy you get flashed in the first round, bang, now you're on the B
no,
side.
I agree.
Blah, blah, blah. You got to work your way back up a bunch of different people before you can ever have a chance to crack his ass again.
Yep.
But in a super
I
match, takes
You
one
gotta
little
hold-
rub and go, well, I'm jumping in on him this time.
Yep.
And then,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna block him high this time, or I'm gonna,
Yeah.
you know what, I know what he's doing. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah, you're right. You can make those changes, those corrections, but then there's certain things that show too that just show that, you know what I mean, that you're not at that level too. Like that Mayan match that he had, to me, it wasn't even close. And Auden was 40 pounds heavier, right? I think he was heavier.
well, he obviously was a lot heavier. I think the kid's like 6'6", right? 6'4",
He's
6'6".
6'4". He's 6'3"
6'4"?
and 3/4. Milo
He's a
is
big boy.
6'6". Yeah, Milo's
Milo, yeah, but
he's looking
anyway,
good. He's improved
They're all
a lot.
big. They're all
Yeah.
big.
Oh yeah.
The
Well,
camera
his
does
dad-
them no justice.
Yeah.
But fuck. Again, it was last minute, right? He had to take the match though. Like
Yeah.
who else would have
Oh yeah,
taken it?
yeah. No, exactly. No. Kudos to him. I'm glad he did. And not only that, he'll get better because of it now.
Absolutely.
Because you know what? When you touch a level, you know the level. So yeah, I always say, you know, to guys, don't ever turn down a match. Even if you get whooped, you'll at least get to feel that, and you can gauge yourself. Now you got to gauge, right, on where you want to go, right? I know the best thing that ever happened to me was taking an L. Like I kept winning all my super matches the first year and a half I was pulling, and I was like, my head was swelling and everything. And then I took an L, and then I was like, oh, okay, you know what I mean? I got a long way to go. You know what I mean? Like I was starting to think I was really good, right? And then that improved me so much, right? So, I mean, every match is an experience. Every match, an L, I actually appreciate L's more than wins. I love winning and I hate losing, but every loss I've ever had, like especially in the last year, has helped me level up huge. So,
Like Ryan always says, it's the road to a future victory.
yeah. Well, see, I don't know. I'm not a big Bowen fan, but I do like what he said. Chase
I meant
your
Ryan
loss.
Grondin.
No, I'm talking Bowen. Yeah, I'm not. Well, Bowen just ignores me. He just looks at my messages and doesn't even respond to me. So I'm like, oh, thanks, buddy. But anyway, he said something. He said, chase your losses until you can't find them. And that resonates so strong. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
That's how you truly get better, right? He is right, 100%.
Yeah.
I think it's hard for Auden as well, though, like being in the position that he's in and having the opportunity to have high-profile matches so quickly, and it difficult to turn those opportunities down, especially if you're getting money for it, or you have a lot of exposure that you can use to build your brand. So maybe the tournament scene, sure, for experience and for maybe leveling up his skill set, but in a way, he's almost at the point where he wants to be, where he's able to get high profile matches, make money from the sport, build his brand, build his notoriety, and hopefully improve his skills outside of that as well.
And that's what I worry about with Auden is I think you're right, and I think that's the approach that they're taking with him. But I think that there's going to be times, because he's not active throughout the year with those tournaments, he gets exposed when he goes against somebody like that. You know what I mean? Like, and does that help his brand? I think it helps his brand within the community, because we look at it like, you know what, kudos, man. He took the match. He knew the level of the guy. Good on him. You know what I mean? He jumped in there. But from a fan side of it, they might be going, "Oh man, he sucks." You know what I mean? Because they don't know. Well, I'm just saying.
You're talking like a Philadelphia Eagle fan. Like that's what they do. Like that's what they do. That's not everybody. I believe that's like located to the armpit of Pennsylvania, Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Oops,
No,
my
I
bad.
agree. I listen. If I say it how I feel, I'm all with it. I'm happy. I think it was I thought it was awesome. He did it. I thought, you know what I mean? I got no bad feelings, but I know I'm learning being more social now and getting more involved with matches and everything. I'm seeing the ugly side too, where some people don't give a shit. They're just like, oh, he sucks. He's overrated. Fuck God. You know what I mean? Because I've seen it. And then I'm like, that's not cool, but it's there, right?
Well, I
Really
think a lot of that stems from I'm sorry, my bad. I think a lot of that stems from the fact that people think that he's riding his father's coattails. Now, that's just ridiculous. For one, he ain't riding his father's coattails.
No,
his father is his own man. Odin is his own man, and Odin is coming up, and he would be dumb not to use his father and those connections.
We all would.
Stupid.
We all would.
It'd be stupid.
Yeah.
So the fact that he is, good for you. Keep rocking on, Odin. Do you and fucking climb the ranks, buddy.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree.
Forget the haters.
Yeah.
They will always be there.
Just
sip on their tears.
Yeah, because he's really social media, right? Like, he does the TikTok shit, he does all that. And then, like I said, there's that ugly side, right? But I agree with 100%. And you know what? You know how I can tell you Milo and Odd aren't riding their dad's coattails? They didn't give a shit about arm wrestling until the last few years.
Correct.
They were into other sports. Auden was into jiu-jitsu. Milo had his own things. Like, they had to find the love for arm wrestling to love it. And that came later on. And it obviously didn't come from, Devin being their dad helped, but you can tell if they were riding on their dad, they would have been arm wrestling and just all in from 11 or from 8 years old on. You know what I mean? But they didn't really get into it till later on, right? And even Milo didn't really get into it at first when Auden got into it. So,
yeah, I believe Auden has a year or two head start when it comes to actually jumping into the sport. It's about 2 years. We're talking.
But I think Milo's improving very quick. I think in the last year he's been going like this, where Auden kind of went like this, and now he's kind of, you know what I mean. And that's why I want to see him get that extra experience. You know what I mean? Like, compete at a very high tournament level too, because it only will benefit him. It will help him.
But isn't that with any sport? Like, say you stop working out, and then 3 months later you go back.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You wonder in that first month you hit massive gains, you're losing weight. It's a plateau effect.
Yep.
I believe anybody can start to get strong, but once you hit that one level, it's from that point on, it's a crawl with the rest of them.
Well, the one thing about arm wrestling, and we know this, your first 3 years is all about, getting established, getting comfortable on the table, building your tendons to the point where you're not deadly sore and you can actually still work out and stuff. And I believe even up to 5 years and everything after it, I think every time your tendons level up, you level up, because it's such a tendon sport. And it's not something you can just, like, if you look at Brian Shaw, he's already going like this, right? But what's going to happen when his tendons condition in 4 or 5 years? He's going to be Mount Everest. I promise you. Right now, he's got all that strength, but you're only feeling, even though he's really strong and he looks dominant, you're feeling like nowhere near his peak, because until his tendons develop, he's not going to be at his peak. So, we don't know where Brian can go, right? As his tendons develop, as he keeps pulling. Brian
will let us know exactly where he's going.
Yeah, well, tendons,
Brian will show us.
Tendons either. I rush tendons. I'm stronger than my tendons, and I keep ripping them apart. Like, now I got a UCL tear and a fucking flexor tendon ligament tear, and I tore my bicep tendon, and but that's what I'm saying, right? Like, our levels, I think after year 3, you can add as much muscle in the gym as you want, but as you pull and your tendons condition, that's your levels going up. And just the experience of being on the table, learning new pressures, how to feel things, feel things in the setup. You can feel holes, weaknesses, like that kind of stuff. That's just all about repetition. Like, repetition, build the tendons, build those connective tissues, the feeling, everything. That's just time, right?
Yeah. Unless you're Dave and been pulling for Dave, how many years, bud? 8. Fuck. He's been pulling forever. I think Dave is all tendons.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone says he's weak until he's not. Yeah.
No, Dave is actually pretty goddamn strong, which a lot of people don't realize.
Yeah. No, I've been told he feels not very strong, and about, by the end of practice, he's really strong. Yeah.
Well, I do not consider myself that strong. My strength is that I do not get sore. I never have. And I don't have the the muscle or tendon soreness, whatever, and I can go and I don't drop off. I will feel the same after 2 or 3 hours as I did at the very beginning. And people used to say, "Hey, you get stronger as the day goes on." And I'd say, "No, it's just you get weaker and I don't."
Yeah.
And I'm not, and I'll tell you though, lately I've been thinking that maybe there is something that, because I've been finding, especially left arm, as the day goes on, I can hold people above the pad better with the left than I could at the very beginning of the day. And I'm not sure. And I was thinking, well, maybe it's, since I'm ancient, my central nervous system took longer to warm up. And people say, well, no, it's also that, it's just been suggested to me that no, as you were straining, you're recruiting new muscle fibers, which, okay, is true. So I'm not sure, what it
gets in there. Yeah.
But no, I mean, seriously, I had, when I went on my trip through the South and Midwest 2 years ago, I was pulling with a guy named Cullen Hamlin in Texas. And once again, much stronger dude than I am, like, frankly, everybody is. And, but what we were doing, we grip up, you strap up, and then just see how long until somebody blows out. Because a lot of people that are very strong just cannot last that long. And if you, keep the pressure on for a couple of minutes, basically they crap out, they get the pain or whatever. And what we wanted to do, he said, I want to see if I can go 12 minutes. I don't think I will. Well, hell, we went 40 minutes. And just, once again, just keeping the pressure on. And, but right before we pulled, another guy at his practice, a guy named Jerry Doro. And Jerry, we were just warming up. I was gripping up with him. And as soon as we were done with the 40 minutes, I said, Jerry, I want you to grip up with me. And I said, now tell me, do I feel any different than I did 40 minutes ago? And he said, no. And I was a comment on my Facebook, where he commented, he said, if I did not see it and feel it, I would not have believed it.
Dave, are we talking arm wrestling or is this a boyfriend?
Well, knows, but you're the one who's sitting there with the chest hair all over the fucking place. So, semi-naked, but,
come on, Dave. You don't be bad because I got
no,
you.
when you wanted to go 40, because the previous record, I got to say, was Bo Horner. We did it for like 37 minutes and 12 seconds until we figured we were wasting too much time.
You and Bo did it?
Yeah.
Bo.
Okay. It's the way you phrase it. Yeah, you did it. Eh?
Deep inside.
Yeah.
Well, I'm naming names here, and I don't think you'll mind me saying, because I know he's told people the same thing. I went to a practice. This is quite a few years, probably 4 or 5 years ago, at least probably 5 years ago, at Dustin Jello's place, and he got Brandon Elsesser to grip up with me, and after 3 minutes, Brandon was a hurting pup. And he said, how the hell could he do that? He said, I could beat him, 20 times in that 3 minutes. I said, you could beat me 50 times in that 3 minutes. Mm-hmm. I mean, I will beat Brandon Elsesser 2 weeks after the cow jumps over the moon. It ain't going to happen, mm-hmm. But just some people are very good with, length of time, and some people aren't.
I'm total opposite. So when I go to practice, if I go hard early and for too long, it pretty much wrecks me, because I start diminishing. But if I go up and I'll pick the smaller, weaker guys usually in the beginning, and I'm the senior kind of that way, so I'll let them work, and I walk away, and then I come back 5 minutes later, and I'll do 5 to 10 minutes with someone else, and then I walk away, shoot the shit, whatever, and come back. And if I keep doing that, I can get through the whole practice and still be fairly strong at the end. But if I just go balls to the wall, yeah, I'm good for half an hour, and then I'm done.
Well, and then I'm standing there pulling somebody, and every so often they just have to shake the arms out, and I'm just basically leaning there on the table waiting for them to get done shaking their arms out, and because I don't know if it's I just don't build up the lactate or it clears fast. Because
the style that you're utilizing as well, because if you're defending in supination, obviously that bicep muscle is taking a lot of the strain and the muscle gets tired really quickly, whereas if you're using a lot of your frame and your structure and your bones, the bones never get tired. So maybe it could be the technique as well as a genetic condition that you've got.
Yeah. I'm pretty much, I find, well, you know, it's changed now because I pull with four muscle groups now. So I'll rotate through. In the beginning, I'll use a lot of brachialis, and then I'll go to using a lot of ulnar deviation. I love the down pressure with these bottom fingers, especially in the strap. I can go like this and pronate through my ulnar. So it's not actually a pronation move. I'm pronating still, but I'll use my ulnar, and then I'll switch where I'll supinate for a while. You know, I kind of switch, and then I'll top roll with a lot of rise. I like to hit all four. So, and a lot of people don't talk about that ulnar deviation. The ulnar deviation for hand control is essential. If you're not working this, you're going to have a hard time controlling someone's hand at center table. And I believe that since I started working on ulnar deviation, my center table control is much better. In the straps, it's really good because my down pressure here, I can pull back with that and actually eliminate someone's hand completely with it. And then as I'm going like this, my pronator automatically is activating as well, just through that ulnar deviation down. So it's a lot of back lat and ulnar deviation down in the strap and getting that bind on the strap. And you can control, you can actually, even someone much stronger than you can actually disable them and control them at center really easy with that ulnar deviation. And I don't hear a lot of arm wrestlers talk about ulnar deviation, but I think it's very crucial. And Devin uses it at times too. It's not just his pronator. You'll watch him, he'll bite down on their hand, and then he'll activate his pronation. And when he controls people's center table, it's very important. But I don't, like I said, I don't hear, do you guys hear people talking about ulnar deviation? No. I hardly ever hear arm wrestlers talk about it, and it's very important. Very important.
Well, as Josh can tell you, like I would, especially right, I do not have cupping strength. I'll lose the hand, and I'm flopping backwards, and people, and then they don't know what to do with it because, like, you know, it's really harder to hang on.
Oh God, that's what I'm saying, Dave. When he fucking just gives his hand up, which it just gives up, bro. It's like that a limp noodle. You're like, mother. You have to try 10 times as hard because you know you can get the pin if you just squeeze really fucking tight and
just grab low.
Push.
Just grab
you know,
low.
Everything you're not supposed to do.
Oh, yeah. Well, Ryan will say the same thing. Ryan was telling somebody that's what he has to do. He has to grab low.
Yeah, I just dad move you.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
that would work. That would be ideal. Yeah.
Or just slip out of it and put him in a strap, and then there's nothing you can do.
Yeah. And listen, like 90% of our training's in the strap. So when we're at a Red Deer, like those guys that tonight at Red Deer practice, they will start without the strap, and then it will just be, and then strap. And we don't hardly train without the strap in our club. Like you're pretty much guaranteed to pull 90% of the time with the strap on. Because
I was at a practice. I can't show it here, but I was at a practice with Zach Lee a couple of years ago, and I have this tendon, you know, that not sure which it is, but right across the the inside, the inside of the the forearm, and it really stands out. And it's like Zach said, I'm impressed. I thought, what the hell are you impressed about? The only reason it's standing out is I don't have any other meat on the any other muscle on the forearm.
You get a bulging tendon. Look at that bulge, man! Holy shit!
Of course, it stands out.
Man, you're all tendons.
Yeah, impressive.
Well, of course, I will have to. I'm looking forward to gripping up with the great Connolly when he comes to. New Jersey in another week.
No.
He can experience
cool.
We're gonna hide him from you.
I'd like to meet Matt too, actually. My elbow's coming back. Yeah, my elbow's coming back. I go for PRP shots September 25th, so I'm hoping to be 4 to 6 weeks from then be back on the practice table with my right. So,
have you ever had PRP
they draw
shots?
Your blood.
Sorry.
They draw your blood, and then they put it through a centrifuge, and then they re-inject it. Is that correct?
Platelet-rich plasma.
Too, I think. Yeah, something plasma. Yeah, but I've been doing
rich plasma.
Yeah. See, I don't even know much about it. I looked it up. I said, you know what? If it helps
you should probably read about the stuff that you're going to get done with your body.
You would think so.
Just.
But no, I know people that have had it done. Well, I know other people that have had it done and they had really good results. Right. So, one guy, Sheldon, he did really good. He won provincials. He podiumed at nationals. He's fucking a beast. Stopped pulling for 25 years, came back after 25 years, and crushed everyone. Yeah, this guy, he's a monster.
He never stopped.
I had a war with him on the left at nationals. He beat me. Yeah, he ended up.
So that's a guy who never stopped.
You know, he's just a strong dude. Like he did stop. He stopped competing for 25 years.
Well, he probably stopped competing. That doesn't mean he never pulled. Like I never compete ever.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I don't tug on that pulley every day.
Yeah, no, it's true. He's in good shape. But he had a bad tear in his shoulder, and it bugged him for 5 years. And he got PRP, and he felt so good. That's when he decided to come back to arm wrestling. It was after he got the PRP because it healed it so well. Now I went on. It was about 4 days after nationals where I tore the UCL, and I really did. It wasn't even the UCL that hurt the most. It was the flexor ligament on the inside of my elbow. I ripped that in half, and that was just so painful, like really painful. And that's been the pain trying to rehab and come back. But I've been doing Wolverine since 4 days out, 2 shots a day, basically. And I think I'm close. Like I'm already feeling pretty damn. My numbers are going way up. I strict curled 100 kg for 8 reps standing on Sunday. So and I couldn't even a month before that. I think I was doing like 120 or something because my elbow was just.
You'll have to explain the Wolverine thing.
Oh, sorry guys. It's Wolverine. It's BBC 157 combined with TB 500. They're peptides.
Okay. I didn't want to assume.
Oh yeah, no worries.
I was like, what's he talking about?
We call it the Wolverine because of how good it works. Yeah, like it's like you heal. It's super healing, right? So my doctor, because it's not legal here, he said, listen, take that shit. But he goes, I can't advise you or I can't get it for you. But he goes, do it. He goes, it works. He's a professional sports doctor. Like he's at the University of Calgary, and that's where I went.
It's an amino acid. I don't understand. It's a peptide. It's an amino acid.
Yep, it comes from the gastric fluid. Yep.
Yeah, it's from the stomach.
And it works really fucking good. It does. Like I've had multiple injuries now, and it's clear. And the inflammation, it's great. Yeah, it might not be for everybody. I've heard some people, but some people are also really cheap, and they'll buy one fucking round of it, and they'll be like, I injected 5 days this week, and it didn't do nothing. And I'm like, well, like they for my injury, they said 2 to 3 months, twice a day. Right. And I'm doing 2 UIs in the morning and 2 UIs in the evening. So, it's fairly expensive. Like it probably cost me $1,500 for 3 months worth. So,
yeah, I was wondering if the plasma, which I guess is legal, is that covered by the Canadian health system?
No. I'm paying for that.
See, because what Americans hear about the Canadian health system, and
it's not all free, man. Well, if you want shit, you get it for free. If you want good, you go private.
Well, that's what we hear. It's free, but takes forever.
No, we have 2-tier. We have a 2-tier health care system. Yeah, so you can pay and get quick, or you can do the free and wait a long time.
Same as Australia,
yeah. If you got money, you can. I don't have money, but I don't care. I want to fucking arm wrestle, so I'll pay whatever it is. So actually, my PRP appointment, she said it was $465 Canadian. So,
is that just one round?
Just one round, yeah.
And here is a name and face from the past, formerly a regular on our program, Adam Broderson from the great Commonwealth of Virginia. At least he was last time I heard. But,
going on, Adam.
What are you doing? Matt Connolly, I've met. Josh, I know.
I'm
the
Brian.
Judge, I don't know.
I'm Brian from Alberta. Yeah.
Brian
Through the Fingers podcast. Yeah.
Neil's index finger.
Neil's index finger, yes. Yeah, it's my troll name. I kept it. I should switch it, but I just assume people know it's me. So.
Yeah. Who is Devin's forearm? Does anyone know who that is?
I haven't met Devin's forearm.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know that I don't get Devin's forum on my channel, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny? Until I hit 500, Matt, we didn't have hardly anybody. Like, we had our regulars, like we had our normal 20 that always come on. But when we hit 500 finally, all of a sudden, like Woody UK and all these other people, oh, first time I seen your podcast. I'm like, we've been on a year and a half, man. Like, you know, but I don't think they open up
through the fingers. Is you?
Yeah, through the fingers. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should like and subscribe and check us out.
I'm subscribed. I think to everybody here, I have to remember to subscribe to you, Matt.
Oh, great. That'd be awesome. Thank you.
So who else been pulling? Have you been pulling, Matt? Josh? I know the judge pulls.
I pull.
Yeah, we got a tournament here tomorrow, King of Florida, and then next weekend will be the Sean Latimer event in New Jersey. So 2 weekends of tournaments coming up.
Good.
Yeah.
How about you, Josh? You been jumping in there?
I don't pull.
Let's see. Here we have the man with just grown extra chest hairs just watching this. Says,
"Oh, I arm wrestle Atlantis. I arm wrestle lots. Yeah, I just been injured all the time lately." Actually, Matt covered one of my matches actually on his channel. So check it out.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you guys did great. That was the event that I think all 3 of you had pulled on, didn't you? Dakota and Zach as well.
Yeah. You covered them. I think you covered all 3 of our matches. Yeah.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah,
that was awesome.
And you won that one, didn't you?
Yeah, you covered it pretty good. I liked it.
Oh, there you go. Fantastic.
Yeah,
I was against Chuck the Destroyer Young. Remember?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Candy.
for sure.
Hey, Candy.
It's fun. It's fun, like doing those sorts of events, like the Mac one I just did, where I don't know 90% of the people that are on the card, but you know, people do stand out, and you remember them from that match or something that they did, or a moment, or an entrance. Like, I'd never seen Milo compete before. Obviously, I knew who he was, but his entrance and his intensity, and you know, that death stare that he's given his opponent before the match, it was like,
it didn't work out for him on the second match, did it?
Yes. Looks could kill. I mean, Jesus.
Yeah, I'm always really humble when I walk out, but people like it. You know what I mean? I'm just myself when I go to the table. Except for Chuck, that match, Chuck pissed me off really bad. So that's why I was like, I'm crushing this guy. Yeah, because he kept talking about how strong his hand was, and I was like, my hand's way fucking stronger. And then he came up to me like, and I was nervous because Chuck's been pulling 12 years or 13 years, and I'm pretty green still, right? Especially on big matches. So anyway, we're up in the room, and he goes, "Listen, dude," he's like, "I'm gonna smash you." I'm like, "You're gonna what?" He goes, "I'm gonna smash you to the table, dude." I'm like, "Are you?" He goes, "Yeah. You know what? You've been pulling a little while, but I'm gonna show you." I'm like, I thought I was talking to Steve-O, who I thought I was talking to. And I was like, "Fuck you! I'm gonna smash you." I said, my whole game plan is that I was gonna go to the straps and then just crush you. Now I'm gonna crush your hand out of straps, and I did. I beat him all 3 rounds out of straps. So it was good. I like when people piss me off because I'm better. When I'm not pissed off, I get nervous and I make mistakes. When I'm mad, I just go off instinct. Yeah, so and Matt told me that. Matt Mask is like kind of my coach, kind of. He says, "Brian, you just got to go dark. You got to go."
Speaking of hands, Judge. How does
I'm sorry,
I've picked up and pulled with Devin a couple times. How does Matt's hand feel?
Matt's hand's huge. Devin's? It's massive.
Bigger than Devin's.
Bigger than Devin's.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's bigger than Devin's. Yeah.
All right. What I'm going to have to do here is Ryan is in there, and we definitely are on the wrong format here because it's only letting me have 6 instead of 10.
I told you that earlier. Yeah.
Well, like I say, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Ryan in. I'm going to throw me out or something briefly.
So
and
let's
do this.
Well, he'll probably have to start the whole thing over.
We might have to.
Might have to.
Yeah, I mean, that's all right. Everybody's got the link. Professor, you know you're doing a little bit.
All right, let me do this.
The link will change if they start.
In fact, JJ, I'm sorry, I'm going to throw you out briefly. We'll let you back in.
All right.
Okay.
You haven't gripped up with Matt, Adam?
No, I just shook his hand. It seemed bigger than Devin's.
It is bigger.
Hand. I didn't get a chance to pull with him though.
Okay, Ryan,
Oh,
where are you?
well. Yeah, he usually tries to pull everybody. If you were you guys pulling, was that a practice or?
No, this was before. It was before the super matches.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It was at It was at Chicago.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Sean. I think did Sean go to that one? So my training partner Sean Crowther usually goes to all those events with Matt. So he's pretty good. He's watch for him. He's coming up. He beat. He had a big win about 4 months back against Don Underwood, and he cracked that top 20. So, but I think he got pushed out again. I think he's 21st in North America right now.
So you're a super. Are you a heavyweight or
Super.
super?
Oh yeah, I don't. I never get under 300 usually. Actually, I took the match with Chuck. I was 268. I was on a fast.
Well, that's
and then
heavyweight.
He's like 268, and then I came to the match 306 or something, and he was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah. So, man, I'm a pretty big guy, 6'3" and a little bit, and about 312 right now.
I like that T-shirt design that you've got, which is just the hand, like it's Matt Musk's actual hand size, and it takes up like 3/4 of the back of the shirt.
Did you know that's his actual hand?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. It's huge.
Yep. So when Matt puts his hand to the shirt, it fits perfect. And when you see the hand on the shirt, you're like, "Whoa, there's no way his hand's that big." And then he goes like this, and it fits perfect. That's his trademark. That's Matt's trademark is the hand. Yeah.
Which site is that on? Because I want to get one of those shirts.
He has it on Wild Horse. Wild Horse. You type in Wild Horse, it should be right at the top on YouTube. And then he's got a merch link on there. I'm pretty sure.
Merchandise. I'll see if I can find it now.
How do you do against Mulvihill? Judge.
Oh, he kills Brandon on the right. But on the
how
left,
do you do
me? I haven't been able to pull Brandon, so I think I'm a good match on the right for him. But his left, I wouldn't beat his left. My left's not very good, and Brandon's left's really good.
Is he still running about 240 something, 250?
Yeah, he's thinned out. He was heavy for a while, but he's thinned out recently, and his left looked. Did you see Mac 4? His left looked good.
He annihilated him.
Okay, it looked really good. He dominated that match. Like was holding him, talking to him at center and shit, and then just slamming him. Yeah. Actually, what I'd like to do is build up. So I've had a really bad injury at Canadian Nationals this year, where I tore my UCL and my flexor ligament in my elbow. But I'm hoping to come back really strong and get really strong. And I'd like to pull, like I'm not ready right yet, but I'd like to pull pork chop on the right.
Nice.
That's my goal. Yeah, maybe in a year and a half. So
he was looking pretty strong last weekend.
Yeah, all been left-handed, right? Like Pork Chop's another guy. Like I think he's number one in Canada on the left now. Like we don't count Devin and Matt and them. Like we just those guys. They don't even go on our rankings. Like Matt's not on our rankings because why? You know what I mean? He's gonna crush us, right? But Devin, Matt, they're not on the rankings. But Pork Chop's left. I would say he did lose to Jason Constantini though, I think at Mac 3. Or one of maybe the challenger thing. They did pull left, and Jason's left.
Okay, folks, let's see. Yeah, sorry if I just put it in on top of somebody.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, what I'm going to do, you with me here?
Yep. We're listening.
Okay, yeah, Ryan is there. What he's done is he put up a new link, and what we're going to do is I will put the link in. Paste. Okay, that is the new link that I've just put in the, and then I'm going to close this one down. So,
okay, how do we do that?
Everybody can you copy the? If not, I'll just invite everybody. It's one with the new link, or he will as soon as we get in. Okay.
As soon as you get it, just post the. I'm just going to X out of this one. Just post the new link as soon as you.
The last thing that's in is the new link.
Okay. Okay. Well, you start it up then. Hurry up.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. Yeah.